Hey guys, Michael here for another review, and today we're going to be looking at the Emmrod. Hey guys, Michael here, and today we're going to be looking at the Emmrod. And this is a rod that I've had for a couple of years now, and I'm just going to go over the ins and outs and the pros and cons of it all, and that's what we'll be coming up today. I've had this for a couple of years now, and I have to say it's a strong rod, it's a compact rod, but it's not the best casting rod. Alright, they're the three things that I think it really comes down to. Is it going to be strong and durable? Is it going to last a long time? Yes, it will. Is it compact for a compact rod, which they say? Yes, it is very small, because you can see, I can't remember what they say it is, but in metric, that's only about 30 centimeters, 35 centimeters, so it's quite small. And what's it like for casting? I have to say it's not very good for casting. It's good in some departments and not great in some others. But anyway, let's go over the things I like about it. So the things I like about it are that it's small, very small. You're not going to get much smaller compact rod than that. Even a collapsible rod will collapse down to that size. I like it how it's nice and compact. It slides down over the reel seat there. It just snaps into position, so you push down and twist, and that's it. So you can have a spinning reel here, or you can flip it over and you can have a bait caster. Spin it out. So that's great versatility. This is the Kayak King version, so not all of them can do this, because some of them have a trigger. So there'll be a trigger about here, finger trigger, so you can hold on to it. And so if you flipped it over and you wanted to put a spinner on it, you'd have this big lump right in the middle of your hand, and you wouldn't be able to really grasp it. You'd have to sand it off or something. So that's what I like about it. It's versatile. You can put on different reels and you can still use it. Strength. I love the strength. You are not going to find a stronger rod than that. What else do I like about it? Okay. That's about it, really. It's strong, it's compact, and it can fit in your backpack easy peasy, you know. Now, here comes the things I don't like about it, which is the main thing for when you go fishing is to be able to cast it. So you've got your lure on the end, and I do a lot of trout fishing. So trout fishing, you have light lures, between 3 to 10 grams. This is not the best for trout fishing, I have to say, because the light lures that you use, they just don't cast far enough. You may be wondering what kind of lures I'm using. So the kind of lures I'm using are ones like this. They call these Celters. So I'll bring that up to the screen there. So little Celters, little spinners, no good. I like Rapalers. So you've got something like these bib lures. No good. They're made out of balsa. I make my own lures, which are made out of balsa. No good. You just can't cast them far enough. And even the plastic ones, they're just too light. And how the Emmrod works is when you cast out, this spring here loads up the lure. I'm overdoing it here, but it will load up and you go to cast, and that's emulating a 6-foot rod, they say. And I believe it might cast as far as a 4-foot rod, 4-foot to 5-foot rod. And that's what it is. And so you need more weight. You need more weight in your lure to be able to cast as far as what they're saying. So if you want to cast as far as they want you to, you need something like this. Quite a big lure. It is a trout lure, but what's that say? 16 grams. So that's a 16 gram, and that's going to make a huge splash on a little river, and that might just scare away the fish. What I find is it's too hard on your body, because how you want to go and cast this thing, you don't just grab it here, pull the line back, and like that. It just doesn't work. You do a slam dunk in the water, splash. There goes your lure a couple of feet in front of you. So you do an underarm cast, which you see online how they do, and then that doesn't work very well either, because if you're out in the water wading up to your knees, you got to have the line out, your lure on, and you got to have it down here, down quite low. And so when you go to lift up, your lure's already in the water, and so you kind of have to. It's just really awkward. So when it comes to casting and fishing, not the best. I did take this bait fishing. I have to say that worked pretty well. I got out of the car, we were near the sea. We're just having a weekend out, and I thought I'll just take this because I'm not going to do any spin fishing. I'm just going to put some bait on. So you put a good, 20 gram, 30 gram sinker, pop it on the top, really get some weight in it, put a couple of baits on, and I just cast it out, and that worked fine. And you just sit there, and it's quite sensitive, even though it is stainless steel, you still feel the taps, pull her in, caught a flathead, and I caught a leather jacket as well. But besides from that, I don't think it's best for casting lures. Sometimes your line gets caught up in the coils. So I would not recommend anyone to buy one of these if you're going to do spinning with it, especially with light lures, or just really thinking that you're going to fish with it for all day. Because I tell you now, I fished for about 4 hours out on the Great Lake for trout, and I tell you, I had a bad back. My arm was hurting. There's a lot of weight in this, because you can get graphite rods which are 7 foot long and heaps lighter, cast a mile, and also you don't have to put too much effort into your cast. Price. This is $150. That's a lot of money just for that. I would not buy that again for $150. I've been buying some telescopic rods from China for $10. Okay, they might be cheap and they may break, and even if they last only 6 months or 12 months, if that, it's only cost me $10 for a rod that will cast further and will probably be a lot more enjoyable to use than this. I have to say, this is strong and this will never break. You're never ever gonna break this thing. So if you're gonna buy it, I would recommend only buying it for a backup rod, and I'm talking backup. Go through your other backups before you get to this backup, and or you're gonna bait fish. That's all I'd use it for anymore. It's great to have in the car, set aside, just for one of those moments. Oh, let's go for a fish and throw a few baits in. That's all I use it for. So out of 10, I'd probably only give this 5. And I think that's being nice. But anyway, that's my review on it. Take it or leave it. It's my 2 cents worth. It's my opinion. Hey, there might be other guys out there who've got Emmrods and you swear by them and you love them, and I'm just full of rubbish. But anyway, that's my opinion, and put in the comments if you guys have had better success than I have. I'd love to know, and I'd love to know how you do it. So anyway, thanks for tuning in. My name's Michael. I'll see you next time for another fishing review. Catch you around. See you guys. Bye.